This will be a four-voice, and we'll begin this at 225 words per minute. Ready? Begin. Pam, where do you reside?
In Toms River,
What is your address?
410 Terrace Avenue,
By whom are you employed?
County of Ocean,
Presently, in what capacity?
Principal Clerk Stenographer to the Comptroller,
Before you were assigned to the controller, by whom were you employed?
Relations Department.
Were you there in August 2007?
Yes.
In conjunction with your duties in August 2007, did you prepare a memorandum for Mr. Quick concerning certain employees in the Manpower Department?
Yes, I did.
I'm going to show you a document which appears to be a memorandum with your signature on it and ask you if that is the memo which you prepared with the attached list.
Yes, it is.
I will offer this in evidence as C2.
Wait until I have an opportunity to examine it. Okay, no objections. It may be marked as C28. It's a memorandum from Pamela Buck, Principal Clerk Stenographer, to Vincent E. Quick, Director of Employee Relations, dated August 3, 2007.
I will give you back C28, which has now been marked in evidence, which is a memorandum and attached list. Now, you prepared a list of people who were employed in the Manpower Agency, which is attached to that memorandum. Is that correct?
No, that list was sent to us from the Manpower office.
All right, what is that list comprised of?
It is an update that was sent to our office periodically advising us of manpower appointments or salary changes.
When did the Personnel Office receive this list?
June 3, 2007.
And that refers to people who were on staff at Manpower and refers to various salary changes or title changes, job drafts?
Yes.
Now, you have certain names on this list circled, is that correct?
Yes.
Did you place the circles around those names?
Yes, I did.
Are those names of individuals who either have been placed on the payroll or who had salary increases or job classification changes without the prior approval of the Board of Freeholders by resolution?
Yes.
And would you read the names of those individuals who are in that capacity, in that position?
The first one circled is Deborah Murray, Renee Morglato, Sean Kelly, Marianne Brusco, Deborah Slocum, Elaine Marshall, Mary Barjack, Mary Burnham, and the last one is Joanne Henderson.
All of these people had approval salary changes, were being paid different monies or increased salaries or under different job titles by the County of Ocean as of the time you received this memorandum. Is that correct, for varying periods of time?
Yes, or the effective date was the same day as the memorandum.
And in all of the cases, the names you have read, the Board of Freeholders had not previously approved these positions or salaries by the board action and resolution. Is that right?
Right.
That is all I have for this witness.
I have a few questions. Pam, do you know from whom these updates are received?
They come from the person who would be in charge of Title II and Title VI at that time.
That would be the program coordinator?
Right.
To your knowledge, do you know if I ever see these prior to their coming over to the county?
No, I have no knowledge of whether you see them or not.
For each of those circled names, was a CCX prepared
As of when, Mr. Hoyer?
as of the date of the changes?
Offhand, right now, I could not tell you. The CCX were prepared by the Manpower office and forwarded to us, but I don't know about those particular people.
What is the procedure for putting somebody actually on the county payroll before the individual can get onto the county payroll?
A Manpower person or a county employee.
Manpower person.
We would receive the update in the Manpower office and we would prepare a resolution and it would go to the pre-board. Then the changes would come back from the pre-board if the person has to go on the resolution. If not, they would not go on.
All right. Now, who instigates the increase or the actual putting of the person on the payroll?
I don't understand your question.
Well, CS6 is processed, is it not, as a rule?
No.
Can anyone get on the payroll and get paid out on a clearance from the Employee Relations Department?
To get on the payroll, no, I don't think so.
All right. Yet, here are 8 people, I believe the number is, that got on the county payroll without a release from the Employee Relations Department. Is that correct?
No, these are salary changes and title changes. They were already on the county payroll.
All right, but can any changes go through without going through the Employee Relations Department?
In the situation of the Manpower Department, the Treasurer's Office gets the same updated list that we get, and they're built in on the computer. And they check between the resolution that comes downstairs after the board meeting and make sure that everybody has been approved.
And if they have not been approved, they don't get paid. Is that not correct?
That's the procedure, yes.
So that any changes that have taken place here would not be with the approval of Manpower Department, would it?
I don't know. I can't answer that, no. I'm not sure if the approval in the Manpower office would get to the treasurers.
But the county procedure is that they must match up updates before the county treasurer's treasurer's office will approve it?
As far as I know.
Transfers of personnel, I'm talking about now about manpower participants, transfers that take place between titles. The updates are used as a means of having them transferred, is that correct, from one title to the other?
Yes.
You did not get, to my knowledge, a notice of transfer of some 192 people as of February 1, and the question was raised by you, I believe, the program coordinator, that where are those transfers? Do you recall that?
Was that when Title VI took over Title II?
Yes.
Yes.
You were told that by the program coordinator that there would be a complete listing of transfers and effective dates to be done after the grants were out.
I don't honestly remember.
All right, I have no further questions.
Nothing further? If you had not gone over this list that you received, then it would have just automatically gone through the channels, am I correct? In other words, it is because you went over the list and double-checked it that you were able to discern that they had not been approved?
Yes, they usually get put on resolution from this list, and that was my job, to prepare the resolution.
In other words, when you get this resolution, you assume that they have been through the freeholders?
Yes, they go on resolution for approval by the freeholders. It is my understanding until it went on resolution, that's when the freeholders saw it and made their resolution. Yes, it gets done, or no, it does not get done.
All right. Are there any further questions?
I don't have anything.
Is there any signature on that?
Not on the updated list, just on the memo from myself to Mr. Quick.
Just for clarification, Pam, to your knowledge, the people whose names have been circled by you have never been approved as to those present salaries or positions as of this date, is that correct?
Right, for the positions that I've circled.
Right. Now, as of today, there has been no such approval?
Not that I'm aware of, no.
Do you have anything further?